Okay, we're going to do one last thing for our circle time today. We are going to read a story about the letter that we reviewed today, letter S. Slimy's sister Sloppy. I'm Oscar's pet worm, Slimy, and my name begins with the letter S. I live in Oscar's trash can, a squishy, squashy mess. Yuck, look at all that trash. I have a sister named Sloppy. She's a lot of fun, it's true. Look at his sister. They're in a big apple. We sip our milk through silly straws and share some secrets too. We love to slither in the sink on soap. We slip and slide. Some days we sing and swing on swings. We're always side by side. And when the sun begins to set, we snuggle in a heap and sigh big sighs and close our eyes and slip right off to sleep. Good night. The end. Hope you had a good time at circle time today, friends. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi friends, it's Miss Krista. Today's activity that I have for you is a letter S activity, and it's also a beach/ocean activity. So what we're going to be making today is we're going to be making a seahorse, because seahorse is for letter S. So what I have here is a picture of a seahorse that I printed doing a regular Google search on the internet. I cut it out and then I traced it onto a paper plate and cut it out of the paper plate. Then what I have over here is tissue paper squares in different colors. They're the colors that we reviewed this week: pink, purple, yellow, and blue. So basically what you're going to have your child do after you cut out your template of your seahorse is you're basically just going to take some glue, have them rub the glue all over the paper plate to cover up the seahorse, and then they're basically just going to stick the tissue paper squares onto the paper plate of the seahorse, however they want to do it. If you want to do it in a way where you name a color first and see if they can retrieve that color, or if you want to first hold up the color like this, hold up yellow, and then see if they can match it and find yellow by saying find yellow or touch yellow, and see if they can pick it up to match the one that you're holding, and then have them stick it down on the glue. You can also do it with another child where you do turn taking and have one child find a color first and then the other child find another color, and they can take turns finding the colors and placing them on the seahorse. You can do it in a way where you can make a pattern on the seahorse. For example, you can do purple, pink, yellow, blue, however you want to work it in with your child, and however they attend and sit best, however they work best with identifying and naming and searching for their colors. You can also have them scrunch. They can scrunch up the tissue paper too if they have fine motor goals, and stick it on that way, however you want to do it until their seahorse is filled up. Now with this, my green room families have this in their packet, in their ABC packet that was sent home earlier in the school year, but you can find this also doing just a simple Google search and printing it off your computer. What I like to do with my students is at circle time, I like to have them try to trace the letter with their finger. You can also go over the pictures of things that begin with the letter S. For example, things that we see on the beach, because we talked about beach this week, is starfish. Starfish begins with the letter S. Sand dollar begins with the letter S. You can have them color the pictures. You can have them cut the pictures out and glue them along the letter S, but basically just try to work on getting that letter recognition in, and also tracing it with their finger and associating it with different things that begin with that letter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this activity, and I hope you give it a try at home. See you next time. Bye. Hi friends, it's Miss Cresta. So for today's activity, we're going to be making a sensory ocean. So this one is the finished one, and what you're going to need is you're going to need some shaving cream, some blue food coloring, and some seashells or any kind of representation of the beach or the ocean. You can use toy fish, toy shovels, whatever it is that you have in your house that represents the beach or the ocean. So what you're going to do is you're going to spray your shaving cream in a bucket or a pan. Take your food coloring, put in a few drops, swirl it around with a spoon, because this is going to create the ocean. Have your child mix it around as much as you want. And then you're going to take your seashells, or whatever objects you have that you're going to put in, place them all around, all throughout your pan or your bucket. And then once you finish putting everything inside of here, you're going to take this and put it in the freezer so that it hardens up. And once it hardens up, it'll be like this, sort of like the consistency of ice cream. And then once it's frozen, your child can just play with it however they like. They can scoop the shells out. They can, just remember with the food coloring it might stain. So I would put down a tablecloth or a towel. They can grab it with their hands. They can smush it. They could try to make balls like this with it, squeeze it, and dig out as many as they can. They can count how many they have afterwards, and just have fun with it. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys like this activity. See you next time. Bye.